Hello everyone, my name is Corazar, and welcome back to Vintage Story Desert Life, episode 380. This video was originally streamed live on YouTube on July 1st, 2026. I hope you enjoy the video. One of the traders has a map to the salt mine. That's pretty cool. I will not fetch that one block, though. Single block, not worth the effort. Oh, 2 blocks, maybe worth the effort. Alright, let's go do these one at a time. Need a lot of barrels. Like, more barrels than compost to get compost in a reasonable time frame. Because I hate compost in this game. It's like, it takes forever. If I got, like, 32 or 64 compost from 64 rot, I wouldn't mind so much. It's still not great, but it's there. Either that or like dramatically reducing the time it takes to get compost. Go. That should then, in theory, Oh my goodness. Okay, so this needs to go up one more, and we have one more. Okay. Okay, I just goofed there. Oh, my heart just leapt. Oh my goodness, I was gonna be so mad if we had to redo all that. Oh my goodness. About the same time scale, but I wasn't supplying one player with salt, preserved meat, pickles, and cheese. It was the whole server, I assume. Hazard, huh? You love how the community has made VS so configurable in terms of the number of mods? Yeah. It has a really nice modding scene, and just overall, way less toxicity in a large community this size than you'd ever expect. And a lot of it, I think it starts with the developer. There's a lot of that, like, because the developer sets the tone, and they sort of determine what they're going to tolerate and what they're not going to tolerate. And they do a great job of that, I think. So you need to go there. Yeah, okay, and then you get copied to there, and we come and we push you in. Okay. Duly noted. The sea of bacon on the server needs salting. Oops. There we go. And then we're going to do that. Cheat. I'm going to spin this around. I'm going to push this. I'm going to spin it back around. Oh yeah! Oh, I need to give this guy a quick spin too. Fix his lighting. There we go. Alright, I think we're almost done with these ladders. I think these are the east-west ones. Yeah, if we finish both of these tonight... Oh, I didn't do the... Oh no! I didn't do the undersides of these things. Ah, no. But I can do them from the arm. I don't have to put the dirt back down. Whew. I've seen some AI coding flame wars, but those were always shut down fast on the mods board. Yeah, and they're kind of cracking down on like low effort AI mods. So what did I do on these guys? This is a completed one? Yes. I just did a single narrow down there. Okay, that's easy enough. Uh-oh, Dad joked. Thanks for explaining the word many to me. It means a lot. But go home. Alright, so I'm going to snag you. And we're going to do A bit of that. And maybe a little bit of that. Give you a spin. There we go. And we'll give you a double spin. And the rest of you just get this treatment. And then a real quick mirror, all of you. Perfect. Alright, so as I was saying before I noticed the issue here, if we finish this with enough time, I'd like to actually come back and we'll put the little miniature aqueducts coming out of here just to match up with the north-south sides. Whoop! Okay, there we go. It's close. Sea of bacon. I get the bushmeat concept, but I've eaten my share of bear stews and bear hams. Maybe like is bear meat one of those things where like if it's not really heavily cooked, it's like dangerous to eat? Then again, like if you're eating fresh venison, like you want to actually cook that pretty hard too. Only like freshly killed venison. If you freeze it, it's good. Kind of like sushi. You freeze it and it fixes a lot of the germs. By fixes, I mean gets rid of. Oh no, that's gonna hurt. Oh my. There goes all of our nutrition. Ouch, my ankles. I think my ankles are the least of my concern. My ankles are inside my skull at this point. Yeah, that was a case of the game definitely not locking me to the block I was crouched on. It was because it was a loped block, but... You haven't seen me do that since the devastation? Yeah, it's been a long time since I died, actually. Oh, I hate that. All my stuff's out of order. Oh, sheesh. Do I even need the bow on me right now? No, not really. I'll take the chance to get the dirt, I guess. Oops, get back here. There we go. Alright, it's fine. I am Tigger. Has been exposed to a gazillion dad jokes in the channel. Yep, pretty much. Gonna have to update the days since workplace accident placard. If I had one, I totally would. I guess we could make a sign pretty easily. Let's do that. Let's get a sign. Back down we go. I know you guys love watching me go up another ladder. I never get any complaints about it either. Not one. Nope. How many in-game years is this world sitting at? We are in year 6, so this is the 7th year, basically, because it starts at year 0. Let's see. Purple heart sign? Signs come in different flavors, right? No. Oh, it's a shame. Okay. A purple heart sign would have been amazing. Shucks. Okay, well, we'll just use, I don't know, K-Poc. And then we need some limestone to draw on this with. Go. Let's see where to put this thing. Maybe just over here in like the work zone. Copy right here. Days since last accident. And what the? What the? What's the date here? So, 1 sept 0006. That way we can update the number here. Eventually. I'll never update it, by the way. Luckily I didn't fall off the other side and then on the glider. And like crushed it under my weight. Also, welcome Shiva Bun Bun. Hey, Winnie Wriggle, welcome. Good to see you again. Is this the new clone accident or ankle sprains? Yeah, I'm expecting to probably see different color signs at some point. That would make sense to me, I think. We were on, I believe, this guy. Or is it you? I have no idea now. I literally can't tell which one I was on. I think, no, it was this one because there's 2 ladders here. Okay. Oh, and the rip is over on this side. Fix that. Goodbye. Let's get back up here and let's do this very last one that I wanted to do. Maybe I got it already. I don't even know. Unnecessary risk. Okay, where was I? We're going to go over here. And this slope is already donezo. Okay. That makes that a bit easier. You're in awe at the progress? Well, thank you. Yeah, this is, so actually someone asked last time, and I hadn't checked in a bit, so I was thinking about it when I started this up. We are at 350 hours in this world. So this is, just the result of a lot of work. Just a lot of perseverance. How far out to go? As a sailing enjoyer, you hope to do more with boats, even beyond the Joy of Sailing mod. Yeah, I wouldn't mind seeing more boat variety. I don't need like 10, but like maybe, you know, 3 different boats. Like the one that we have is great for lots of cargo. I wouldn't mind having one that's like either one that's faster but carries less stuff, or one that's slower but carries like 4 times as much stuff. Like, you know, like a sailing caravel or something. That'd be really cool. Even cooler would be if they could find a way to like actually let you build on it. Like you can place certain things in the boat, like the lanterns and stuff, but like being able to actually build like a boat from scratch would be amazing. Or if not scratch, then at least like having like you start with like a keel, and then you can add whatever you need on top of that. That'd be pretty awesome. Jonas motorboats win. That was your next question, and it's clear the time has been well spent. Oh, you're gonna ask about the time involved? Yeah, it's been a wild ride. Wild and long ride, but a good ride. Alright, let's get this going here. Get real nasally. My Steve Urkel voice. Oh no, oh, that was so weird. When I jump against this wall, it sort of like pushes me farther out, and that really spooks me. Death number 2 in one night. Yeah, so, and then the third option I'd like to see, so I did mention 3 options, would be like a smaller boat like the raft that maybe only holds like maybe one more person and then like a chest or something, but is also faster than the oh, I did chisel it. Why won't you let me chisel? All right, chisel. There we go. There we are. Go. Boop. All right. Copy you to there and there and there and there. There we go. Not so bad. You missed the Hobbit house. That was a fun little build. I did enjoy that. I did eventually get a little tired of the constraint, like, because the whole thing was like I wanted to do like a single home. I wanted to keep it small, so the constraints eventually kind of like I got tired of the constraints, which is why I built that like the fishing house or whatever, the ensuite, whatever. Later on, I was like, I wanted another build. I gotta have another structure here. That was sort of the main impetus for that one. So let's just chisel these guys before they pop off, because they will. But I'm glad I did that build. It was really cool. It was enlightening too to like have that constraint for a while. Just having it for, you know, nearly a year was a little much. All right, those are all chiseled now. Very safe. Giant shipboarding sea shivers and cannons to battle the sea monsters. Uranium to make nuclear-powered boats. Yeah, I'm sure CarryOn will get right on that. I saw on the roadmap. No, I won't tell you where. Alright, let's get that and that. Oops, oh, right. Let's forget. Okay, just give you a spin. Go. And we'll just OSHA our way to the other side. As always. Go. Alright, and then we need to do you and you and you and you. Got that one? Then you, and you, and you, and you. All right. Then we can swap this for the 2x1. I think I'll start with the top again. That was kind of easier, honestly. Because then I can just spin this. Copy it again. That just looks better. I'll go ahead and I'll just do these on the way down. There we go. Two, three, four. All right. Actually, I might need to just rotate some of these a little bit. And then copy these over. Like so. And like so. There we go. It's going to work out better. Oops, nope. Undo that one. Mariga says you think you said it before, but you want to be able to restore the ruined weapons in the structures. That'd be pretty cool, yeah. Or use them to like relearn how to make them would be pretty cool too. I keep seeing the hammers moving. I'm like, it's a drifter. Nope, just the hammers. Get the underside here as well. I gotta finish these too. Let's do that first before I go fixing any lighting here. Is this overkill? You bet. As they say, there's no kill like overkill. Alright, so we can grab these guys off of here, because these are sticking out too far. There we go. And then we can just snap you. We can snap you. We do need one there and one there. As well as... we can do it without falling. One there. And one there. Oh, and these need to be pushed too. I forgot to push them first. Alright. I think they need to be pushed. Yep. Okay. I think they all need to be pushed, actually. Yeah, I think even the 5/8 and the 7/8 blocks need to be pushed as well. Oh, I hate this. There we go. Okay. Whew. Scary. There we go. Oh, I missed these guys over here. There we go. No, I guess these don't need to be pushed. They line up now. Seems okay. Alright, I think we're alright. Oh, nope, undo that. Wrong tool. Go. A ruined weapon cannot be restored. They have to be reforged. Probably melted down. No. I've seen Lord of the Rings. They just, like... they took the pieces of Aragorn's sword and they just, like, smashed them together. That's definitely how it works. Look, Alex Steele could do it. Right. We're getting there, guys. This is actually almost done. Oh boy. Oh man, oh man, oh man. Alex Steele, the brother of John Iron. Alex Steele, Alec, not Alex, but Alec Steele is a YouTuber who does smithing. He has a few more subscribers than I do, just 10 or 20 more. Yeah, that's right. We're like practically on the same level, you know. I'm a pretty big deal on the internet, you know. You know, I'll admit, like, I will never get into blacksmithing, but man, is it fascinating to watch. Oops, rotate, please. There we go. I think I missed one here. Let's just mirror these guys. Oh, I didn't finish these. Shoot. I knew that. Oh. There we go. There's pieces of Isildur's sword. Uh-oh, nerd detected. All right, Colbert. These were Isildur's sword, and that was done by elven blacksmiths with little millennia of experience and magical backing. We have none of that. Well, you know, any technology sufficiently advanced, it can be magic. I would think that we probably have alloys they don't. They have mithril, but do they have 1040 steel or 1080 steel or whatever it's called? I know my steels, yeah. I'm like practically a blacksmith myself. Go. I think it's done, guys. Except for the things I'm gonna do here, which is the other two sides anyway. Oh boy. Oh boy. Okay. I'm gonna go stop up the waterfalls on all the east and west ones. Sufficiently analyzed magic is no different to science. It's just code. That's all it is. The same thing. Alright, there we go. That one's already done. Reminder to self to actually unblock that later this time around. Okay, so we're going to do... We got time. We got plenty of time. Alright, let's get up here. And... we can take down this bit here. Or I could just... Can I sneak around here and get this effectively? Oh, I sure can. Yeah. Alright, so... So it's literally the one right below the armpit. Noted. I hope. Oh. It's going to be a little harder. So just below the armpit. Is that the right one? Let's give us a spin. Oh, I need to flip it too. Alright, let's do this. We'll give you a flip. And then I should be able to spin you. Does that line up? It does indeed line up. Alright. So, another ladder here. Oh dear. Ladders are getting a little pricey. I think I can take down these guys here. And I can then just recover the dirt as well. Alright, dirt recovery first. So with the Isildur's sword, in the movies, they made it look like they were taking the pieces of the sword and like slapping them together. Did they just melt it down and recast? Like, did they cast it into an ingot or whatever, and then reforge it entirely in the books originally, or was there like not really sufficient detail in the books to really make that call? I would assume. I assume Tolkien wasn't an expert blacksmith, and may have left that to the imagination of the reader. Nope, goodbye. Yay! Almost done here. All right. And then we're going to take this from the top because I don't want to send them all down, scattering everywhere down the side of the build here. They just said it was reforged. Okay, I mean, yeah, and that's how Tolkien wrote, so that's fair. That was actually one of the reasons why when I was younger, it took me a few tries to get into Lord of the Rings, the books, and actually read them. Was just the writing style was so different from what I was used to. And so like what he focused on to describe was very different from what a modern author would often focus on to describe, and so it was sort of jarring to me. And I was picky back then. I was very picky back then. I've since opened up my my mind to the differences and changes, but I was picky back then. Someone, by the way, said that I'm missing something on one of these. Oh, I see it now. Oh, I see it. Yep. I actually see it. Right here. Boop. Wait, that's not right. Oh, I have an extra one. This should be... No, I think that's right. So I was missing something in here. I thought I saw it. Yep, I ain't seeing it. Besides copying and pasting, what other areas of the temple are there to design? There's the dock area is still pretty darn unfinished. Like, it's really unfinished. And the altar area down in the floor below the glass there. We do need to do the glass here and decide if we're doing a like a stained glass thing. I still might do that. And then up here needs this is really ugly. So there's that floor. One of these floors needs to house like a library, and maybe like I might even do like a launch point for the glider somewhere. Above this next floor, I probably won't do much, aside from maybe just decorate with something cool, because there just isn't a lot of floor space there. Wait, there's still plenty to do. We aren't done with this build yet. Even beyond the copy and pasting. All right. So where was I? Was I here? Oh, I never even did this one. Doesn't matter because we're going to be redoing it anyway. All right, let's get where the heck was that thing? Here it is. I'm just going to snag you again. I think you're awfully dark. Why are you dark? I can't reach you. Yeah, that one's awfully dark right there. Why are you dark? Don't like it when the lighting does funny things like that. Okay. Flip you. I should be able to rotate you then. There we go. All right, we do need to build our little little dock out here so we can actually get over here and do this stuff. Sneak it around. Do I need these ladders? No, I do not. Oh, forgot. Did I lose any? No, we're good. There we go. Also, welcome, Liara728. Is that Liara after the Mass Effect Liara? It's notable that Aragorn got Isildur's reforged sword before the Fellowship set off from Rivendell, rather than before we went to Gondor. Okay. Yeah, I read those so long ago that I don't really... And I was never like a huge like Lord of the Rings nerd. I'm a nerd in many other ways, just not Lord of the Rings. And so like I didn't notice a lot of the things that people were often cranky about the movies. Alright, so I think we need something like this. 6 blocks of limestone, as I recall. These ones over here as well. I don't really need you anymore, so yeah, just take it down. And it seems like they aren't prone to falling off too far that way, so yeah, it's fine. Go. Tina Kinkennan, welcome. Oh, you're the one who said Magic Reforged it, of course. You read them over 40 years ago? That's a little longer ago than I read them. I think I read them about 20 years ago. Yeah. All right, let's get 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And now we can go and copy these guys. Oh, wait, I already have it in the photograph, don't I? Should be you. That should just be... Yeah, okay. Flip. There we go. All right. And that's right. We had the little tiny sliver to do, which I think... Was this easier to do with the chisel or not? It was not, because it's like goofy like that. Okay. I'm just going to go copy that as well. Just going to be easier. There we go. And flip. There we go. Hey, Pinnix, welcome. It's been a hot minute since you're on a live stream. We've been catching up on the series. Awesome. And flip. Back to rotate. Before someone else gets hurt. Like me. Whoops, nope. Here we go. Alright, let's go get the underside here. Oops, not there. North or south? Pick one. This is the rear one, and these won't require any rotation aside from just fixing their lighting. Adding the Bombadil arc would have added like half an hour to an hour to the movies. They needed the Bombadil arc. Remind me to never again make something this fiddly. Okay, guys? That's your job. Like, having to go to like 8 different places to copy and paste this stuff is a little ridiculous, not gonna lie. I mean, it's on brand for me, but still. Gargoyles, but not animal figures. I am not doing gargoyles. Don't even... don't you even try. Don't you even make me do it. I do plan on finishing this someday. Gargoyles are not the way to do it. Remembers the Phil Boswell Memorial Stairs? Well, you do know he's buried in them, right? I mean, have you guys seen him on a stream recently? Just saying. Oh, I should have done the sides earlier. Oh well. I will say the stairs are pretty amazing though. I am very happy with them. I do wish that I had designed this in a way that I wouldn't have needed to go that crazy with the stairs, because those things took forever to finish. So gotta rotate. I gotta flip you, then rotate again. There we go. And they're very pretty. They are very pretty. They're very pretty. Like if I had planned better, I could have done the stairs. I could have done the same like appearance of the stairs, but like had them be easier to build like downstairs. If this was, if I had made this like, a 4-block thick wall, I could have done just the inner 2 blocks as just stairs, and it would have been much simpler, and it wouldn't kill the music whenever you go up the stairs too. But alas, I was a goof. I done goofed. Go. But since when am I that good at planning? Well, okay, to be fair, the most planning I did on this was like a sketch. I did like a single sketch, and I was like, yeah, that'll do. It'll be fine. That was my planning for this. I'll have to see if I can find that sketch. I think I have it in a pile near me, actually. Just not sure I know which pile it's in. Rip boiled water, you'll be missed. Yeah, I think I probably did more planning for the Season 3 guide than I did for this build. And by the guide build, I mean just the Stone Age build, by the way. Like, I have a whole thing. It's been a few years, at least one. I'm already done with that build, although I have more builds that I haven't spent the time planning out meticulously. Yeah, there are a couple builds that I know I'm going to wing them, because like they're going to be very complex to try to to try to plan out. Like the builds in the mountain are like, I think, too complex to really plan out, like draw them. Because I'd need to also draw out the mountains, like contours and things. Like, just wing it. I have the idea in my head, it'll be perfect. Alright, so it is past 10 o'clock, but I'm going to go till we finish these aqueducts, and we will release the floodgates. We will let free the hounds of war, or whatever. And then we'll call it. Okay. I always choose the wrong direction. Alright, so we can then just do that. Ah, that's easy. Then I can also dig these up here. Which we need to do. Where's the shovel? There it is. Treebeard voice, release the river. There we go. Okay. I feel like we should be able to get rid of this thing too. Yeah, because we don't need this for building water wheels anymore, so we're good there. Oh, it's coming together, guys. Oh my goodness. We have more over here. I do have more over here. These I'll leave because we do need to build the water wheels eventually. Pinnock says, now that your room is mostly done with renovations, you're back in your house, you can start playing again. Hey, nice. The guide series has been helpful? Great. I'm glad that you're finding it useful. It's been really cool to get back into the guide too after, what, like 3 versions? 4 versions? 3 versions. 119, 120, 121. Did not do any guide on. Which, that, honestly, it was a good hiatus. I really did need time to recharge from doing the guide series. And part of that wasn't the guide series itself. Part of it was we had Corazini. And it was just like she was getting older. She was beyond the cute potato stage. Or needy potato stage. And she was getting into like being able to be mobile, and we were, doing stuff with her. And so like I just needed more time to be dad. And so spending a lot of time thinking about, you know, what I was going to build and then planning out what I was going to say and doing all the editing. Like, it was just getting to the point where I just needed to, like, something had to give a little bit, and switching to Desert Life was, like, the perfect remedy for that. Alright, that should do it. Yep. Alright, let's take a quick peek here with bird's eye. Ooh, inside the water, apparently. Oh, yes. Oh, you bet. I kind of wish we had made all 8 water wheels now. Let's have another just smithing session. What do you guys think? Cooking with fish baffled you for so long? Yeah, I had to learn how to do that too for the guide season. It was new to me as well. At least this iteration of cooking with fish. Actually, sure, on the smithing episodes. No, I'm gonna put some. Oh, that's weird. Hello, son. I'm gonna put on this side. I want to find a place to put some windmills instead. I might just like stick them, like make one of these like a flat surface again, and stick a windmill sticking out here and here, and just put like 2 sails in each one. So, hey, the RCV, welcome. Welcome and goodbye. But, yeah, folks, we got pretty much everything done that I wanted to today. Come here a little closer. There we are. Not that close. There we go. But, yeah, I'm happy with our progress. I'm glad this is finally done. The petals are done, guys. They are just done. Don't have to mess with them again. Like, maybe some light decorations up here, some fences would be nice. Maybe like figuring out how to like center the lighting here or something. I don't know. Make some more lanterns. And yeah, so I don't have a plan for what to do next time. I'll have to think about it. Maybe we'll start with moving some of this farmland around. It might be back downstairs to continue work on the skyways and the floors and the walls down there, and maybe get some more of the monks' rooms finished, all that kind of stuff. And so yeah, look forward to that. And that, by the way, will be... We're actually well beyond 100 at this point, but it will be the 100th numbered stream next week on the 8th. And then the week after that, I will not be around for Wednesday night stream. So we'll skip a week, and then we'll be back on the week after, which is the 8 plus 14, the 22nd. So, yeah. Well, everyone, that's going to about do it for this episode of Vintage Story Desert Life. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, let me know by leaving a like or a comment in the section below. The names you see here belong to the awesome people who are supporting the channel by joining as a channel member. And the following people have gone the extra mile to support the channel by subscribing at the Seraph tier. Their names are Elizabeth Woolley, Eric Franzen, Inger Raymond, Joshua Saruda, Linda Harris, Lucky's Mom, Mad Lord Hubris, Operion, Oaktree, Servus, Snow Silver, Sue Wallace, Tyluna, and Wade Parker. If you would like to see your name in the credits or hear me butcher your name, check out the channel memberships, which will also get you early access to videos and some other goodies. But for now, as always, my name has been Kurazar. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.